What is moon gazing? Hello world, Son of the Soul here, ready to shine some light. How you feeling today? How you breathing today? Tonight, I'm going to be talking to you about something very special. Because, this is a different video right now. I'm out in the night. I don't usually film outside in the night. But I think it's imperative that we do it because the full moon is out, as you can see. Full moon is out. It is potent right now. A lot of energy. And what I'm going to be talking to you about basically is about moon gazing. Now, for anybody who's sun gazed before, moon gazing is something that you can also look into, right? Moon gazing essentially is gazing into the moon. You are looking at moonlight, which is actually indirect sunlight. Because the moon doesn't emit light itself, right? The sun is hitting the moon, and we are looking at the sun with the moon as a medium. So we're basically sun gazing indirectly. That is moon gazing. It is a passive way to sun gaze. Now, the moon is extremely powerful. In Vedic astrology and in Vedic astrology and Hinduism, they talk of the moon associating with the mind. The moon is the mind, which means the moon governs our thoughts, which governs our behaviors, our actions. And if we can use the moon to our benefit, we can help regulate our thoughts, our actions. You understand? And that's where moon gazing comes in. Now, on a physical level, right? The moon is so powerful that it actually changes the tides in the oceans, right? These heavy amounts of water. And what you need to realize is that every human being accumulates up to 70% water. Like, we're up to 70% water. Not necessarily like just pure water, right? Like, it's blood, it's plasma, there's all types of fluids, but essentially it's liquid. And if it can move and shift around water like that, right, during different phases of the moon, you could imagine how it affects us internally, our body. So it's something that you have to take into consideration. Now, a lot of people moon gaze simply for healing. Moon gaze is very passive energy, and you can heal yourself through moon gazing. It is very therapeutic. Why? Because it is a gateway to the mind, aka the ego. And within the ego is all of our traumas, things that happened in the past, right? So if you have traumas, you have things that you haven't solved yet, moon gazing is a good way for you to address those things and heal yourself from it. Now, you have to proceed with caution with moon gazing. I suggest that you make sure you are grounded. You make sure your root chakra is in order before you moon gaze, because it's going to open doors, it's going to open stuff. As you moon gaze, it's going to open things, and it's going to allow you to look straight at those traumas. You understand? So it's imperative that you ground yourself, because essentially when you moon gaze, you are actually stimulating your sacral chakra. Now, the sacral chakra, which is right below the belly button, right? That is associated with our sexuality, our emotions. And the funny thing is about it, right? The most interesting thing is that the sacral chakra, the element is water. And just as how the moon affects the water in the oceans, right? It affects our sacral chakra. So when you moon gaze, just know that you are stimulating your sacral chakra. You're doing like some deep detoxing, deep cleaning when you moon gaze. Now, how to moon gaze? It's just like staring at the sun, right? It's just like sun gazing. You make sure you are grounded. It's actually very imperative that you ground yourself. So you plant your feet on the soil, plant your feet on the grass, and you just look at it. You just peer into the light. And it's a lot easier than sun gazing, of course, right? Because, you're getting indirect sunlight. You're not getting this intense light. And it's easier for people to do it. You can start from doing it for 1 minute, and you can just gradually over time, you can increase it by 10 seconds, you can increase it by 30 seconds, depending on how you feel and what you experience. And also just make sure that you journal yourself and all your experiences, because if you are using this path to heal traumas, then it's imperative you journal this journey, so you know exactly what you are addressing and you know exactly how to heal. You understand? Essentially, that's it. That is moon gazing, guys. Just make sure you ground yourself. Make sure all that is in order. Moon gazing is a powerful practice that you can do. During the full moon phase is the perfect time to practice it. So there you have it. Stay bright.